fact now that they've had to make some changes in their side, and this was the team confirmed by their captain, Maan Khan. Farhat is in for the injured Inzamam Ul-Haq. Afridi is back for Imran Nazir, and the big news, Shoaib Akhtar is in for Sakhlane, and that means that they have got a very big pace attack indeed with Akhtar, Yunus, Akram Mahmood and Razak. They can all bowl quite quickly at times. New Zealand, for their part, they're confident that they have found the right combination for this one, and who would change it after they were so good in Christchurch? Andre Adams, once again, the drinks carrier Daniel Vettori passing a fitness test, and that was good news indeed for Stephen Fleming. Now, he lost the toss, but Maan Khan decided to go something different today. He decided to bat first on what looks like a very quick pitch, but a very true one. Let's join the early action. Should be a thrilling encounter. Now, how quick is the outfield? Very quick. Beautifully timed and placed. Good start for the left-hander. Edge, and a little nick through behind, but the bounce has been the factor. Too short, there's no doubt about it. He got a huge chunk of it, Shahid Afridi. He's looking to whack it away over point. He has had luck for the second time in a short space of time. Tory, that'll test the fitness. He does brilliantly. Comes into the match under just a hint of an injury cloud with that back. You wouldn't know it on this work. He's quite careful here. Shy at the stumps. Craig McMillan had done good work there to his right. And Syed Anwar had to get a move on in the last few yards. He's picked out McMillan here. That's what they haven't done at all well. They've tried to challenge the likes of Vincent and Harris too often now. McMillan just a little slower out of the blocks, and I think he may have got home all right there. It was a desperate dive in the end. Down the ground, it's a half a chance. It was hit very, very hard and just gets a finger on it, James Franklin. It's into the fence straight, 17 without loss after 4. Well, he can launch into that. That's a bad line. One of the rare bad deliveries from Tuffy so far. Vincent at square leg, no chance. And wow, gee, it's just an easy little punch through point for 4. And that's all he needed to do. It was a check shot. Scarthy's nicely dressed here today. Beautifully out front, aren't they? That's from the crease. About 52 metres to this fence from the bat of Syed Anwar, and the ball got there very quickly. Fearsome sight and in full flow, as he is again here through the onside. No ball to call, Leo. In the air, and that's gone big time. 6 into the stand. You cannot bowl leg stump line for many players and get away with it. First of all, Shahid Afridi, and Tuffy is now under pressure. It becomes a mind game now. You can see the stress there on Daryl Tuffy. Just got it totally wrong, the line. And the drop kick comes out. Well, that's gone past Oram as well. 17 runs off a big over for Pakistan. It's 43 without loss.
Thanks, Madi. And a wicket. Well, James Franklin has achieved the breakthrough for New Zealand. The key wicket of Syed Anwar. He was a little bit short. He looked to cut hard through the point region, just proceeded to guide it really into the gloves of Adam Perori, and that's a big blow for New Zealand.
Pakistan now 43 for 1 wicket.
Abdur Razak is the new batsman for Pakistan, and the first breakthrough for New Zealand was affected by James Franklin. Underway this time. Razak looking for 2 and will take it. Will have to hurry. And a good throw. May well have seen him short. 8 overs complete, 45 for 1. And Daryl Tuffy will continue. He's bowled 4 overs for 27 runs. And down the ground, and a big strong shot too from Afridi, and that will have enough way on to go the whole way.
They're not big boundaries here at Carisbrook. It's not a huge ground, and Afridi didn't totally middle this, but he got enough bat on that to easily clear mid off. Still managed to reach the boundary at long off.
Again, they are really looking to get after Daryl Tuffy, and that is a big stand-up pull shot from Afridi, and he has raced through to 37 now. And the Pakistan 50's up, 53 for 1 now. And he's gone again. Standing up nice and tall and carving over the top of mid-off. Not a lot of timing, but we'll pick up 2. Well, unlucky for James Franklin. But certainly that is the way that Afridi plays. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. 1 bounce for 4. Lovely pull shot from Afridi. That's his 50 off just 40 deliveries. That's a marvellous knock.
There's an excellent shot here by Afridi. He just rocks back onto the back foot. And then transfers his weight back onto the front foot and pulls it over forward square leg.
Down the ground, in the air, chance, and dropped. And 4 runs to boot. To add insult to injury, Daniel Vettori. Not a difficult chance, running away to his left.
Oh, that's a very bad miss there by Vettori.
He's beaten mid-off here, and that could well go the whole way. Despairing dive from Roger Toos. And Razak picks up 4, 79 for 1. Oh, he's gone again, Jade Afridi, and that's a good shot too. He really does back himself. And these are tough times for the New Zealand bowlers.
All in the edge there, I think, and he's gone. So Afridi's innings is over. Harris has broken through for New Zealand. Just looking to me as if he was trying to run it a wee bit fine down to third man. He's got a faint outside edge. There he is with an open bat, and Perori standing up claims the catch. Afridi's gone. 65, Pakistan 91 for 2.
Yusuf Yohana is the new batsman for Pakistan. Yohana has played 78 one-day internationals. He has a strike rate of 68. Very, very useful record, averaging a touch under 38. And he's going to have to rebuild and start off the partnership. Massive wicket. Good catch by Adam Perori. Really was a... We'll have another look at it shortly. Tidily off the mark, Yohana. This is a huge wicket for New Zealand. The danger man Afridi, you see there, big deflection, and that's an excellent catch by Adam Perori. He will be very, very pleased with that. Chris Harris, you see the delight in his face there. He knows how important that was. Just tucked away down the leg side for an easy single. Looks like 2.
Oh, yes, almost a suggestion there. Once again, deception in the air, which is, of course, the great skill of a left-arm finger spinner. You see here Razak looking to attack it, and really he wasn't there. It was in the air for some time. Full toss. Pakistan 100. Just a wee bit of width from Harris, enough to get onto the back foot and give himself a bit of room. Harris himself was off after it. So 2 to the Pakistan side.
Nice. Yes, Louis.
Confusion. And Pakistanis wisely deciding that Lou Vincent isn't the type of fielder that they would like to take on for a short single. He's already proven that he is well adept.
Yes, Louis.
Vincent quickly to the ball. It's a good running. Very much an accumulation period for Pakistan. Happy to work the ball. Mainly square for their ones. The angle of the bat and soft hands.
That's an aspect of their play today which has impressed me. I can't always say that about Pakistan and their running between the wickets, but there's some fairly agile men inside that New Zealand circle, the likes of Astle and Vincent and Harris, but they haven't really given them too much of a sniff today. I can recall one to McMillan at mid-on, which was very tight. But they've actually worked the fielders around very carefully. There's another example. Vincent's quick, but they've used their brains on him today because they've hit the ball just a little further away. It's in the air, a long way back, far enough, just 6. Into the seats, Pakistanis sitting on the sideline there applaud. And it's a big finish to the end of the over. Halfway point now, 128 for 2.
Look, it's been dragged down by Vittori. Yuhana quickly onto the back foot. And that's a triumph of a shot there. First boundary for Yuhana. Mighty blow there. The first time really they've broken the shackles of Daniel Vittori.
Oh! Azam Mahmood as well. They're just using it beautifully, the pace and the width now, and milking these runs around Carisbrook.
They're getting used to Daniel Vittori and his pace. And that is a deliberate thick edge. It's not really a thick edge, it's a bit unkind. It's with a wrist, and the timing is created through bat speed. Very subtle bat speed, and a well-deserved boundary there for Razak, who's on 33.
Oh, yes.
I'll get a single. Soft hands there by Razak, just chipping it really onside. They continue on this sort of form, Pakistan, picking up 6 and over. Partnership of 50. Look at that, 68 balls. Oh, he could have been gone there, Razak.
See, I'm not saying that Craig McMillan is a slouch in the park, because he's not, but they're picking on him better today. They've hit it to his left, which means he has to run round the ball to throw it. Now, on other days, they've been trying to pick on the likes of Harris and Vincent in not such a clever fashion. Now, look what's happening here. Because of that, Lou Vincent and Craig McMillan have been deliberately swapped by Stephen Fleming. Swapped sides of the park.
Good work by Vincent. Not only stopped a well-struck cover drive, but he kept the batsman in their crease.
Might have hurt a bit, actually, and it's hit with real power. See, that's what has to happen. You get a guy like Vincent, and even though he fumbles, he's so quick to recover that you say, no, not on this misfield.
Work there by the New Zealand captain. Good commitment there. Yohana 30 off 32. And these players get dangerous when you close in on around the 40 over mark, because they have that ability to just pick their spot once they get established. Razak striking just 52. He's sort of the anchor here. McMillan at mid-wicket. Well, the New Zealanders have not hit the stumps today with their attempted run-outs. And it was Razak who was having to run around the bowler there as well, but you do sense the Pakistanis have upped the ante in terms of the urgency and running between the wickets, and that may just also spread to their fielding later. A lot more determined. Oh, that's a good shot. That is a great shot, and looks as though it's gone all the way. Yeah, Doug Cowie totally in control, Yohana, and it's 157 for 2.
Catch from Perori. He's standing a long way back, and Tuffy has done exactly what his captain wanted. He has struck at the right time. He's broken through.
Oh, Adam Perori. He has been brilliant today. 41 to Razak, and it's 157 for 3.
Well, I find this a very interesting move. Imran Farhat is a new player for Pakistan. It's 157 for 3. They're going along very nicely, and they send out a youngster who's under pressure for his place in the side. His strike rate is 35. His average as a specialist batsman is 4.50, just his third match. That's a beautiful shot. It's an on-leg stump, and it got what it deserved. Tuffy's got to step up here. This is a critical time.
And beats Farhat.
Close call for Farhat here. You'll see Harris, not much rotation on that ball. Actually just left the left-hander ever so slightly, beating the outside edge.
And more of that bad luck that Brian Young was talking about.
Frustration for Daryl Tuffy. He's bowled a beautiful line all day. Took some punishment early on. That's a genuine edge from Yohana.
Oh, yes, Louis.
And it's a nice quick run. Appeal from Adam Perori. And umpire heads upstairs to the third umpire.
And looks to be comfortably home. Don't think there'll be too many problems there for the upstairs umpire.
No, the green light is signalled. Oh, big hit this time, and that is a big hit.
Well, it was the commentator's curse. Big hit this. Picked his spot, went right the way through with it. That's safely over the boundary.
Oh, big hit this time. High in the air, fielder under it, and it will go the whole way. 6 runs.
Big high hit here from Farhat. Roger Toos was eyeing it up.
Yusuf Yohana, 50 runs.
.200 up for Pakistan. Now that's in the air intentionally, but it's beautifully placed for 4 more. What a shot that was to end the 40th over. It's 205 for 3. Well, that's beautifully played too. That's from well outside off stump. And Farhat will come back. In fact, he doesn't need to. Oram's little flick is a bonus for Pakistan. And Stephen Fleming. Oh, that's a wonderful shot through extra cover. Beautiful timing from Yohana. That fair raced off the bat. McMillan tried his best, beat him for pace. Too high, that'll be a no ball, so someone will try and catch it, and in fact Lou Vincent will, but to no avail. That just simply got away from Franklin. That's beautifully bowled, very straight. Yeah, he's done the job. Stephen Fleming's gamble has paid off straight away. He's been given Yohana. I'm not sure he's over the moon about it, but he's on his way back, much to the delight of the crowd in the background and those in the foreground.
Well, we see here, we've got to have a look and see if that hits him in line. Steve Dunn gives the decision. The ball has got to hit the batsman in line between wicket and wicket. Yusuf Yohana out for 68, Pakistan 225 for 4.
Salim Elahi is the new player for Pakistan, batting at 6 today. Oh, big hit. Square of the wicket. Vittori lines it up. Does brilliantly. That's a heck of a catch. It was terrace bound, and Vittori's cut it off at the pass.
Well, this has turned into a wonderful over by McMillan. This is lofted out onto the onside, and Vittori right on the boundary rope, leaps in the air, stands and maintains his balance inside the boundary rope brilliantly. Pakistan 226 for 5.
Go through to the fence. That was one that got away from him. In the air, and that is an amazing cricket shot. How do you do that? He's almost lying on the ground to hit that. Now I think that's carried the whole way. The umpires will go upstairs and seek confirmation from umpire Bowden. The ball lands in a shaded part of the ground, which makes it just a little harder to see. But my initial, is that it went for 6, and he's already signalled it, Steve Dunn. So this was just creeping over. Yeah, Pakistanis, I think, looking backwards there on the bench. Look at the footwork here. That is an amazing cricket shot. I don't care where you've been brought up, you can't coach it. That is outstanding. And it's gone straight up in the air. Roger Toos chases. And what a catch from Roger Toos. An absolute beauty, but it's a no ball. Oh my goodness, another one. Cricketing brilliance unrewarded.
Well, this ball from Oram, straight at the batsman, above waist high, hence the no ball call. But this is an amazing effort by Roger Toos. He's not the most athletic of men, but goodness gracious, he grasped that brilliantly. I think he would have been a bit disappointed right about now.
Down the ground. Boy, did he whack that straight and hard. 250 up for the Pakistanis. They have 4 overs left. They're 253 for 5.
This is a big shot too. Gee, this could go all the way over point. What the blue blazes? That is outstanding. Over point. And this is going to be a critical 4 overs. Time long on. Harris is under this. Yeah, good catch. Coming in out of the shadows at Nathan Astle, in fact. Always very, very safe. Nathan Astle pulls one back for Daryl Tuffy there as Elahi, who has just smashed him over point for 4, holds out here.
He's once again moved to off stump, trying to get it away to the onside. Maybe wanted to get it squarer than that, but got it high. So Elahi's gone. Good little innings really for 14, 259 for 6.
Mohan Khan. Oh, that's another great stroke. The Pakistanis look hard to stop at this stage of an innings on this beautiful pitch here. He did. And it's gone 10 rows back. In fact, it's hit the roof. Great poise by the batsman. He's just waiting for a little mistake there from Tuffy, whether it be length or line, and Tuffy got both wrong there. And here he goes. Goodbye. No. Caught. Yeah, good catch. It looked as though it was going way over mid-wicket. Astle was beautifully positioned and takes another good catch.
Well, here, Mon tries to fetch it again. Really tries to get it squarer than that, but because of its width outside off stump, he only succeeds in just dragging it down to a long on position. Astle's safe hands, but Mohan gone a little cameo there, 36 and 281 for 7. And Astle. A wee bit of invention there now. Has that bounced or is that out? Steve Dunn's been asked the question at this stage and looks a little bit uncertain. A little bit of confusion. I think Azhar Mahmood's just chipped that straight, really, as he's trying to be a bit inventive. And certainly that is straight from the bat. And so that's brought about Mahmood's dismissal. Trying to get it fine of the man inside the circle there. And that's Daryl Tuffy tumbling away to his left. And just 1 ball for Azhar Mahmood. 282 for 8 now. Oh, he's bowled in right through Wasim Akram, middle stump. Working on the theory, you miss, I hit. There's the result for Craig McMillan. And the danger man, Wasim Akram, who can hoist them out of any park, has missed this one, hitting across it. And damage to the middle stump. He's gone for 6. And Pakistan now 285 for 9.
Be running, yes, well done, Craig McMillan. He is on fire here. Outstanding in Christchurch, and he has stepped up today in a different way, this time with the ball. And he wraps it up with a brilliant run out off his own bowling. So Pakistan never got going at all in the final couple of overs. Brilliant stuff. There is a real scrap here at Carisbrook today. And the Black Caps, they believe they can win it. So it was a good all-round effort from the top 7. Freedy gave them momentum with 65 off 55. Johanna was outstanding and pacing it through the middle stages, 68 off 73. A cameo from Mohan Khan. Farhat produced his first sign of his talent at the international arena. And in the end, though, they staggered with Akram, Azar and Wakau all being dismissed in the final 2 overs. 285 all out. McMillan used at the death exclusively, 3 for 20, 2 for 59 Oram. And Daryl Tuffy 2 wickets, but rather expensive today. Harris outstanding, 1 for 32. It has been pretty much an even effort by both sides.
New Zealand now need 286 from 50 overs at a very healthy asking rate of 5.72 against one of the best pace attacks in the world today. If they get them, they'll deserve to win the series, and there'll be high celebrations here in Dunedin.
Good stroke here, clipped away, and it doesn't take much to pull out a boundary here in Dunedin. Get it through the inner ring, and you can chalk up another 4. Beautiful stroke. He didn't need to go over the top here, Nathan Astle. He got the ball outside off stump and he hit it through his most favoured area. It's 13 for none. Here's Wakau. Good stroke, down the ground. And that should race on. That is a good area for Stephen Fleming to concentrate on as he brings up his first boundary of the chase.
One of the New Zealanders needs to bat like this during this innings. To hit the ball over the top of the infield within the first 15 overs. Fleming's taken it on himself to do that. Once it's over the top, fast outfield, hard ground, 4 runs.
Great stroke this. Heavens to Betsy, that is just smashed down the ground. And Astle goes again, but he could be gone now. Shoaib is under it, and he put it down. He was running into the shade. Just as the ball was coming down on top of him, he moved from sun and into the shade, and that surely must have affected him. In normal circumstances, this was not difficult. Astle never got in a position to swing it.
Great shot. Smashes into the point boundary in front of those hordes of students on the terraces. They love it. In the air this time. Safe again. Oh. Good fortune for Nathan Astle. Twice in this innings. Put down by Shoaib Akhtar at mid-off. Now, this is unbelievable, really. It's travelled a long, long way for an outside edge. Oh, that's a good shot. That's gone a long way back into the stand. Well back over the top of square leg. No doubt about that, Doug Cowie. 4,000 runs in one-day international cricket.
Stephen Fleming stood and admired this. He knew as soon as he'd struck it that it had gone a long way. Picked it up from outside off stump and dragged it high over square leg.
In the air this time. And he's put it down again. Oh, Shoaib Akhtar. Your leg might be right, but your hands have got a real problem.
This is unbelievable. It happens from time to time. You will not see an easier catch like that in any grade of cricket, let alone international level.
Oh, that's beautiful timing. Now, how far back's that gone? All the way. Straight hit for 6. Second in the over. And 50 up for New Zealand. They love it. Yeah. There's 4 more. Can you cut that off in a hurry? You've got problems too, Mr. Akram. You can't stem the flow. And that's over the top, and that hurts again. 4 more. And Stephen Fleming and New Zealand will take the lot. 11 overs gone. It's 61 for none. And that's not a bad start, is it? Welcome back, Shob. Behind point. Thrashed through cover for 4. Wonderful shot. It was a slower ball. Astle waited beautifully.
Beautiful shot by Nathan Astle. Out the back of the hand by Mahmood, and Astle waited, put it under his eyes. He's strong through that area. Mahmood is paranoid about the leg side. He has very little protection over there.
And it's 4 more. 2 wide. What a start for New Zealand. They are flying.
Big edge from Astle. It's flowing down to the third-man boundary for 4, and that is one very quick delivery to end that over. 93 without loss.
Astle's moved to 50.
Well, that's a big wide. 4 wides will be signalled here.
And this is what I mean, it's not known as a bowler of control. New Zealand 100 is up here now.
Well, he's got that through. That's a nice shot. He's used the pace of the ball beautifully there. Edge and dropped. And that races to the boundary for 4. Well, we'll have another look at this. I think Moen got a wee glove on it, but that has flown off the edge of Nathan Astle.
Fortune again. That'll race away. I'll never cut that off. And 36 for none. And the pain continues. Oh, beautiful cricket shot that is. Wonderful timing. That is seeing it early. Out. Have they caught this one? Stephen Fleming is standing. I think this has gone down too. Another one bites the dust. Shahid Afridi. Well, if you don't hold your catches, you cannot win. That just was quite simple, that. I thought Afridi had swallowed it. I should have known better on this fielding performance. In and down. Got to get a good grip on these leg spinners and see if he can get it down the other end in some fashion. He's got to get a wicket for his captain. And that is not a start that he wanted.
And Fleming brings it up in beautiful style. That is brilliantly placed.
162, an all-time record for New Zealand. Astle 94, Fleming 49.
There is his 50. A wonderful return to form for Fleming. And the Scarfies rise as one. 163 for none.
And there it is. 100 to Nathan Astle. They'll come back for 2 runs. That is a very, very good one-day international century. 93 deliveries. And he's setting New Zealand up here for victory.
Nathan Astle's 9th one-day international 100, congratulated by his captain Stephen Fleming. 101 off 93 balls, strike rate of 108. New Zealand 173 without loss.
It's another beautiful shot from Nathan Astle. just like an action replay, time after time. Short with a bit of width and punished. Oh, he's bowled him. He's gone straight through Stephen Fleming. The New Zealand captain is sent back. Bowled by Waqar Younis, the first breakthrough for Pakistan. And Stephen Fleming's valuable hand comes to an end.
We see Waqar Younis at straight. Fleming just plays outside it. A little tired. Waqar Younis really fired up. Short spell after drinks, and the Pakistanis have made a breakthrough. New Zealand 193 for 1.
Is this possibly the last time that Roger Toos may stride on to a ground wearing the New Zealand colours?
Edge, and was that carrying all the way through? Was Toos lucky first ball? Oh, I don't know. Just judging from the reaction of all concerned, I would say Roger Toos has had a first ball life. Yes, he has. Big hit. It's burning off the bat of Roger Toos onto the roof.
What a shot. The terraces are on fire, and so is Roger Toos. He has absolutely mashed that. Boy, that's a big hit onto the roof. Welcome, Mr. Mahmood.
In the air and gone. He's done it. Akram has broken through. Too quick for Toos on the pull shot. Afridi holds on to one. Pakistan hold on to one. It's 213 for 2.
Looked like Roger Toos changed his mind here. He's going for the pull shot and then didn't go through with his shot with absolute conviction. Simple catch to Afridi. Pakistan will be pleased about that. They've been shelling the easy ones today. Toos has gone for 17. New Zealand 213 for 2 in the 37th over.
Craig McMillan at 4 for New Zealand tonight.
It's high in the air, and long off his back and getting under it. And he takes the catch. Salim Alahi. Now then, that just throws the cat amongst the pigeons. As Astle's fine innings comes to an end. He really has played out of his skin here tonight. And the whole of Carisbrook stand to a man. 16 balls, he has entertained everyone here. 21 fours. On for 119, and New Zealand 234 for 3. Waqar steaming in. Great bowling action. And a great shot. Louis Vincent has just peeled that off through the covers.
Oh, edge over the top of Moen. Can't stop that. Very difficult to set a field to. Here he goes, last ball. In the air and out. He takes a key wicket. Craig McMillan not expecting perhaps that bounce. It's hit higher up on the bat. And a tame shot from Craig McMillan. See, it's hit quite high. Hasn't looked to go over the field enough. And a jubilant Salim holds the catch. A wicket from the last ball of Waqar Younis' spell. He ends his 10 overs. McMillan's gone for 13. It's 251 for 4.
Chris Harris strides out. He's at the non-striker's end now. Oh dear. Now Pakistan. Through Shoaib Akhtar, and before him Wasim Akram and Waqar Younis. They have picked up wickets, and Lou Vincent is the man now to make the mistake. Woohoo! This is turning into a very interesting contest now. 2 strokes, one by McMillan and the next by Vincent in the air. And New Zealand now just start to stagger at 252 for 5. Absolute catastrophic little moment there. Heavens above. Adam Ferrari cleaned out here by Shoaib. No stroke offered. Talk us through this one, Jerry.
Well, I don't know whether really he played a shot at all. Goodness me, Adam Ferrari. Old first ball, it's 252 for 6.
Jacob Oram now on a hat-trick. New Zealand at one stage, just 3 minutes ago, 252 for 3, 251 for 3. Shoaib on a hat-trick. Oh, this is a big shout. A big shout. The only thing that would have saved Oram is that did it pitch outside the leg stump. Skytrack. It's, I'd have to say, just outside.
Sudden interest to slip in. Well, it's a no ball. And it's also through to the boundary.
28 off 44. There wide as well. And in fact, that will go all the way. I would imagine for 4 wides, yes. 5, in fact. 1 by and 4 wides.
Important stroke that as he comes back for 2. Good running, Harris.
Oh, dearie me. Oh, a cover field. They just stood there and he looked at both ends and then finally threw it, and that surely must swing it New Zealand's way. A 5 under intense pressure. Oh, magnificent stroke. That might be it in one hit. No, it's a 4. Steve Dunn gives Doug Carroll the call. 1 bounce 4, but that is a magnificent blow there. There it is. Yeah, that is an emphatic blow to wrap it up for New Zealand. A magnificent chase has finished here with Jacob Oram smashing Shoaib over the fence. Magnificent game of cricket here at Carisbrook. Smiles all round. Pakistanis respect and admire what has been the best ever chase by New Zealand in New Zealand. Wow, what a stroke that is. Front of square, all the way for 6. And the National Bank One Day Series goes to New Zealand 3-2. Harris and Oram got him out of a tight spot. There is joy on the bleachers.
So then, setting out after 286 at 5.76 per over, New Zealand really did need a start of substance. They found it at last in the form of their captain, Stephen Fleming and Nathan Astle. A combination at the top. It was just fantastic to watch. When the 15 over fielding restrictions were lifted, they were 93 without loss. At 156, it became the highest ever opening stand for New Zealand. At 181, it became the highest ever stand for any wicket for New Zealand. Record-breaking stuff. When Fleming left, it was 193. It was authoritative, emphatic, and really wonderful to watch throughout. They were put to the sword, the Pakistanis, at the top of the order. Akram and Yunus. Akram was a little wayward with those 7 wides again, but he came back and got the ball to swing both ways very sharply. Fantastic bowling performance from him. Waqar, even though he went for 66, he always looked to be one of the biggest threats. As a Mahmood, 10 overs, no maidens, none for 63. Show back to Bolden, 2 spells. The first one really quick, got up to 150.